Chris Walker, Emergency Preparedness Coordinator for the Hamilton County Health Department, joins us again this week. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Bring us up to date on the numbers. They're not going down as quick as we had hoped for, it sounds like.
No, they're not. We were kind of hoping that after spring break, we'd start seeing those numbers start to go back down to the 30s and things like that. And that's really not occurring like we were hoping. So, thinking that there might be some more social gatherings that are not observing good, safe practices like we were in the early stages of this. And, we'd highly recommend that folks getting together with people outside of their normal social circle, make sure they're doing everything they can to safeguard themselves and their guests.
We are doing a good job of getting our residents vaccinated, though. Bring us up to date on the latest numbers there.
Yeah, so we should surpass 50% of eligible residents vaccinated this week. We're at about 48.2% as of yesterday. So we should get over 50% today. We were talking a little bit before that herd immunity is somewhere around 60, 70%. But I think we're going to start seeing that really taper off as we continue to move forward here, unfortunately.
Why is that?
I think at this point we're just starting to see people are either just hesitant to get vaccinated or have made up in their mind that they're just not going to get vaccinated for whatever reason.
What do you say to those who are sitting on the fence?
I would highly recommend that they talk to their primary care provider and have that candid discussion. I mean, there are reasons not to get vaccinated. I'm not going to pretend like everyone's a candidate to get vaccinated, but your primary care provider should be able to discuss whether that's right for you or not, and be able to discuss the differences between the vaccines and help you determine which one's the right one for you.
We're seeing headlines today that the FDA may be discussing authorization of the Pfizer vaccine for kids younger than 15.
That's right. They're meeting. I believe they're meeting tomorrow, and they should post the report next week whether they are approving it for 12 to 15-year-olds or not. So, but we do anticipate that to occur.
That could certainly probably help with some of our numbers percentage-wise. Yay or nay?
Well, it gives us a larger group that we need to vaccinate, but it's really going to depend on what the parents want to do with their children, as far as getting them vaccinated or not.
Any other thoughts, suggestions, ideas as we head into the week ahead?
Well, again, as we're talking about the children, it's important to have that conversation with your pediatrician as well, whether that's right for your child to get vaccinated or not. I'm hoping that, when the CDC and the FDA release their information, that the American Academy of Pediatrics will weigh in as well. Hopefully that will help allay some concerns of parents, things like that. But it takes us all doing our part to help us get back into those lower numbers. I mean, I don't think we're going to necessarily get it down to zero here, but if we don't start making some corrective actions now, it may come to that point where we need to re-implement some of those protocols that we'd had earlier just a few months ago and start restricting some activities to help get those numbers back down.
All right, we'll keep an eye on it. Chris Walker, Emergency Preparedness Coordinator for the Hamilton County Health Department. We'll check back in next week, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.